Welcome back to Focus on Frisco, as promised, Diane McBride. Diane,
Yep.
before we had you on today, we were talking with Billy, who is the designer, putter together, making it happen
Yes.
guy for the skate park. Incredible.
It's great.
It is incredible. And so what he and I were talking about at the beginning was the community conversations where everybody really got together and said what they were looking for. And talking with him about how, and I know that you've had more extensive conversations with him, but how it's implemented is just, it's really cool.
It's wonderful. It really is. You know, we did 2 of these, and we started very, very early on before he even started designing this park in any way, and brought in a bunch of different skaters, a lot of them, and a lot of different age groups. You know, we really wanted to get the kids involved.
Right.
We wanted to get the core group involved. And what we also wanted to get involved, we also wanted the dads
Right.
who skated as a kid,
great.
who now have kids who continue to want to skate.
You bet.
So we brought them all in and had some wonderful conversations with them. And Billy listened to everything they had to say.
That's amazing.
And incorporated all that into the design here. So,
And
yeah.
I don't know if you heard it, but he said this is the best one that he's
I
ever
know,
done.
I know. We're so excited.
I
We are.
know.
We're very excited about that as well. Exactly.
Now we want to remind everybody, you know, when Billy and I that we were stating that it's not going to be, it's mid-August right now when we're doing this. It's not going to be ready at the end of August and probably not even at the end of September.
Correct.
So give him some time, make him ready to be able to give you guys the best product that you have, and that means, you know, I know you want to peak, but kind of let him do his thing.
Correct.
And it was funny because he also said that he can't wait to get on. They do the first ride.
Yeah.
And not only is it really exciting, because I think he used the phrase he gets to nerd out on the
Yes.
park that he
Yes.
designed, but he also talked about how it helps them to do better, even better. At the next parks and understand
Yes.
where they're learning, and when they get in there they can tweak the things that don't feel right. They still have that opportunity before it's open to the public.
It is, and the other thing that we've learned with working with these guys, they're all skaters.
Yes.
Which that is the coolest thing ever, you know? So you've got these guys who are in there and they're making changes to the park all the time. Little things that they see, little adjustments they need to make, and that's really fun to
Unbelievable.
watch.
Yeah, I
Yep.
bet.
And so, you know, they finish their days here and they go skate.
Oh my
You know, on
gosh.
the weekends they go to the different parks and skate. So
Right.
they're always in this process of learning and getting better. And yeah, we're very excited to have
Yeah.
them on board here.
Well, I'm sure the community is super thankful for everything that they're bringing, and thanks to the town, obviously, for
great.
bringing them over. Well, keep your eyes open, enjoy it, but wait until Diane announces the grand reopening.
Yes.
And then you can come down.
Perfect.
All right.
Yes.
So, you know, we touched on the community conversations that were
Yeah.
had about the skate park. Now, there have been some other community conversations, or kind of in the mix at the same time.
There have
I'm
been.
talking about trails and things like that. What
Yeah,
can you
we
tell us
did.
about that?
We did 2 of those. Really, we did one kind of towards the end of the winter, and then we did one this summer as well. And we did one that had
Huge
a winter
turnouts, by the way.
Huge, by far. Yep, we did them right here at the Day Lodge.
Yeah.
And we brought in winter enthusiasts. And then we flipped it in the summertime and brought in summer enthusiasts. We really wanted to talk about what it was out here at the Peninsula you really wanted to see. Give us feedback on the trails. Give us feedback on the amenities. What is it that, if you kind of could look ahead into the future, what is it you want to see out here? So we took all of that information together, and our goal now is to work on this master development plan with submittal to the Forest Service. The bulk of all the land that we have out here is Forest Service land.
Right.
So we have this wonderful relationship with them, and they really want us to really think strategically about what it is we want to do,
Yeah.
getting that community input, putting it together in a document that they will then review, that we then move forward with making these changes down the road.
So that's pretty cool.
It's very cool.
I mean,
Yes.
it's just the opportunity that it presents for all of these ideas that everybody has, and still keeping that forest. I mean, we know that
Yes.
that's important from the Forest Service perspective, obviously, but it's important from the town's perspective.
Completely so.
Yeah, I mean,
very
this
much.
is part of a reflection of our town.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
It is. And we've heard for years just the comments of, well, it would be really great if you could change that trail, or what if you could realign that, or what if, you know, this one you can make a little bit more sustainable so it's a little bit easier to ride or better to
Right.
ride. So we've heard all of that. But we also understand from the Forest Service perspective,
Yeah.
they want us to, you know, get it right, figure out what it really is that you want to do,
Yeah.
and then present it to them. So that's what we've done, and we can't wait for all that either.
Oh
It's
my gosh,
really good
that
too.
is exciting.
Yeah.
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 Well, that's awesome. You know, you look around and we see some changes, and as we're starting to kind of move into the fall
Yeah.
here pretty soon.
Yeah.
And then everything starts to move. I mean, is there,
Yes.
what would you want to tell us about stuff that's up and coming, or what we should look forward to, or meetings that we need to get involved in here?
Yeah,
pretty soon?
great question. I would say In addition to the skate park, you'll see that opening, and then we're also going to be adding in these boulder features. So there are these climbing boulder features that we'll be adding in as well, and they're going to come a little bit later once the skate park is almost near completion, just so everyone's not kind of stepping on each other's toes.
Yeah.
But you'll see 3 bouldering features going in as well.
How big?
I don't know the exact size, you know. It's but you know, they're 10+ feet boulders, and they're going to be wonderful. And the little kids can play on them, adults can play on them. They've got some netting that goes in between them, so all safe, all playground equipment certified safe boulders. That will be really fun for everyone to play with. So that will be happening as well.
Oh my gosh.
And then not always as fun, but definitely necessary. We'll be looking at adding restrooms here also. They're more accessible from the outside rather than always having to go inside. So we'll be doing that, and then we'll be cleaning the area up, you know, like just really tying it all together with some nice landscaping, finishing off the entire product. So that's happening into the fall, possibly a little push into the spring, depending on just how the timing of everything works.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then, you know, pretty quickly here, you're going to see the tubing hill opening up. You're going to see the Nordic Center opening up. We've got Nordic season passes going on sale here early September.
Oh, good.
So that's exciting as well.
And it's a good idea to, if you're going to get that pass, do it early, because when they, I mean, it saves you some money.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. And what a wonderful sport. It's so fun.
My gosh.
All ages, once again. Come on out, play with us.
Yeah.
Cross-country skiing, snowshoeing, and tubing. You know, it's wonderful.
One of our favorite things to do when we're out here in the summer is to look up the tubing hill and imagine what it looks like in the winter, because you can't even fathom it.
I know. It's so different. It really is. Yes.
It's very exciting.
Yeah.
As always, I think the tubing hill, you guys are looking at the Thanksgiving weekend.
We are.
But we never know what's going to happen based on snow and heat and humidity and all of that kind of stuff. So we'll obviously keep you posted on that, but it's going to be another great winter. I mean, there's just, and it's fun to hear about all these summertime things that are coming. I've ridden the bike park a couple times this year and had a blast, and that keeps getting better and better. And
it's wonderful. You know, we've just got such a good crew that we work with, you know, and so everyone just, they work really hard. They're really committed to Frisco and the community. And so it's, you want to do your best. You want to make it shine. And I just really feel like the bike park's a perfect example of that. It's wonderful.
That's so great.
Excellent.
Well, we appreciate it. We appreciate all the hard work that you guys do to make all this fun stuff happen and making it a destination. You know, my husband and I were talking about that. I mean, Frisco is a destination. It becomes more and more. But when you bring something like this world-class amenity in for the, you know, I mean, and then just adding on with the boulder fields, this is destination.
It is.
You know, it really
is.
And it gets bigger and bigger.
It really is. And everyone wants to feel like they're a local, right?
Yes.
Like that's the biggest thing. So, you know, we want you to feel like you are a local. So come play with us. Come hang out with us.
I like it.
It's awesome.
All right. Diane, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of the summer.
Will do. You too.
All right,
Thank you.
Thank you. We're going to take another quick break. Stay with us here on Focus on Frisco.